The hidden meaning of God's name in Hebrew. What it reveals will shock you. Was God's true name intentionally hidden from us for centuries? The most sacred name in the Scriptures, whispered with reverence by priests and scratched onto ancient scrolls, has been shrouded in mystery. YHWH, the Hebrew letters that billions venerate, but few truly understand. What if I told you that these letters hold a secret so profound it could rewrite everything you think you know about the Creator, and perhaps even about yourself? If you're ready to uncover a mystery buried for millennia, hit that subscription button right now because this journey is about to get wild. Welcome to a story that's part detective hunt, part spiritual awakening. Today, we're breaking down the layers of God's name in Hebrew, known as the Tetragrammaton, to reveal truths that scholars, mystics, and everyday believers have grappled with for thousands of years. Stay tuned because halfway through, I'll reveal a clue about you that connects this ancient name with your own life in a way you'd never expect. Let's start with what most of us know or think we know. In the Bible, God's name appears more than 6,800 times, more than any other title or descriptor. You've probably seen it as Lord, capitalized, in your English Bible, as in Exodus 3 verse 14, where God tells Moses, "I am who I am." That's the standard translation of YHWH, pronounced by many as Yahweh today. Jews, out of reverence, often say Adonai, Lord, instead, or simply Hashem, the name, because speaking it aloud was considered too sacred or even dangerous. But here's the interesting part. These four letters YHWH are not just a random code in Hebrew. Each letter carries meaning, weight, even a numerical value to the ancients. A name wasn't just a label. It was a revelation of character, power, and destiny. So, what does YHWH really mean? Is it just I am, or is there more hidden beneath the surface? Let's dig deeper, much deeper into the sands of history and the whispers of the Scriptures. Imagine a dusty desert camp 3,500 years ago. Moses is trembling before a bush that burns, but is not consumed. He asks God, "Who are you?" The reply is, "I am who I am." Exodus 3 verse 14. Then God says, "Tell them that YHWH sent you." Scholars claim this moment is the starting point for understanding God's name. But the Hebrew here is complicated. It's not a static I am, as we'd say in English, but rather active and living, closer to I will be what I will be. It's God saying, "I'm not a statue or a dead idol. I am the one who is always in motion, always becoming." Now, broaden the view to the ancient Near East. Names were of great importance back then. In Egypt, where Moses grew up, pharaohs kept secret names to protect their power. Mesopotamian gods like Marduk had dozens of titles related to their cosmic roles. Before continuing with the video, I must address a very important and delicate topic. I am talking about the excessive consumption of pornography by Christians. This practice has been increasing significantly in recent years, and it seems there is no solution in sight. Because it is a delicate subject, few people speak about it. That is why we developed the method, the end of imprisonment. With it, you will have a daily plan of closeness to God. A complete material that includes strategies for digital protection and mental renewal designed to help you restore your spiritual connection with God and eliminate once and for all that feeling of guilt you experience when consuming this type of content. If you are interested in transforming your relationship with God, click now on the first pinned comment and take your first step. But YHWH is unique with no flashy adornments or pantheon of rivals. Archaeologists have found the name scratched into a stone from the 9th century BC called the Moabitite stone, linking it to the God of Israel in real history. However, its simplicity hides complexity. This is where things get exciting. Jewish mystics see in YHWH a cosmic blueprint. Y as a spark of God's creative will, breath as his revelation, Vav as a connector that joins heaven and earth, and another H completing the circle, eternity in motion. Together, it's like God's DNA spelled out in 4 letters. But not everyone agrees. Some scholars, like William Albright, argue it's linked to an ancient Semitic root for being or causing existence. Others whisper it might resonate with the name of an ancient Canaanite. Storm god. Controversial certainly, but it shows how debated this topic is.
And here's a sneak peek.
Later on, I'll tell you how these 4 letters might connect with your breath. Yes, the one you're taking right now. Keep watching. We're going to open the Bible and some ancient texts to see this name in action. It starts with Exodus 3 verses 14 to 15, where God tells Moses, "I am who I am. Say to the Israelites, YHWH, the God of your fathers has sent me to you. This is my name forever." Forever. That's a
clue.
It's not a disposable title. It's eternal. Move to Isaiah 42, verse 8. I am YHWH. That is my name. My glory I give to no other. Here the name is a battle cry. God marking his territory against false gods. Then there's Psalm 83, verse 18. Let them know that you whose name is YHWH, you alone are the most high over all the earth. It's personal, possessive, alive. But it's not just the Bible. The Dead Sea Scrolls found in the caves of Qumran show Yahweh written in an older Paleo-Hebrew script, even when the rest is in newer letters like a sacred time capsule. And in the Book of Enoch, an apocryphal text from around 300 BC, God's name is linked to cosmic secrets, hinting at layers that rabbis would later explore. Some even connect it with the mysterious YHWH Sabwat, Lord of Hosts, in 1 Samuel 13 as a warrior god commanding invisible armies. Here's an unexpected twist, the pronunciation. We say Yahweh, but ancient priests may have lost the true sound when they stopped speaking it aloud after the Babylonian exile in 586 BC. Was it Yahweh? The debate continues. That's why Jehovah's Witnesses use Jehovah, a blend of YHWH with the vowels of Adonai. It may be a misunderstanding, but it shows how the mystery of this name keeps us speculating. But why does this matter? If YHWH means I will be what I will be, God is not a distant watchmaker. He is present, dynamic, engaged. For faith, it's a gut punch. The Creator is not bound by our rules. He is the God who met Moses in a bush, who meets you in your chaos. Theologians like Karl Barth argue it's about relationship. God reveals his name because he wants to be known, not just feared. But here's the personal twist I promised. Have you ever heard this wild idea from Jewish tradition? Some rabbis say that YHWH sounds like breathing. Yah on the inhale, where H on the exhale.
Try it. Breathe.
Yah on the inhale, W on the exhale. It's mind-blowing, not a conclusive proof. Scholars debate it, but it's poetic. Genesis 2 verse 7 says, God breathed life into us. What if his name has been in our lungs all this time? Now, skeptics, some call this nonsense mysticism, saying it's just Hebrew grammar, not a cosmic secret. Fair enough. Let's not exaggerate. But even historically, YHWH changes how we view God. Unlike the rigid gods of Egypt or the chaotic ones of Babylon, he is free, untamable, yet faithful. That's a paradigm shift for confidence, for prayer, for life. What's the big takeaway? YHWH is not just a name. It's a window into a God who is, who acts, who breathes with us. From Moses' burning bush to your next inhalation, this mystery invites us to delve deeper into history, faith, and perhaps even into ourselves. We've uncovered Hebrew secrets, ancient stones, and debated whispers. But the real surprise is that this name remains alive. It keeps calling us to wrestle with it. What do you think? Does YHWH change your way of seeing God? Leave your thoughts below. I'd love to hear them. If this journey has impressed you, hit the like button, share it with a friend, and subscribe for more mysteries unfolded. Activate the bell to not miss the next one, because believe me, there's more where that came from. Meanwhile, keep searching, keep breathing, and see you in the next video.